All right, everybody, welcome in. I'm exhausted. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff done today, but I shouldn't be exhausted. So, uh, I just got a belly full. Made some chili mac with the leftover chili from last night. Badass. So, welcome to the game. The Great American Experience happens once again. I'm the Wizard of Oz, and this is not my show. Um, this is for the community and those that come up and talk about what's on their mind, what their concerns are, their day-to-day thoughts and struggles. Let's see how tonight's show is going to go. And remember, Fire in a Bowl, brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.com. All right. What the heck is that? Oh, piece of chili stuck in my teeth. All right. So, in the meantime, I'm going to go brush my teeth. And then I'm going to fire in the boat. I'll be right back. Enjoy the fire. And by the way, here's a link. All right, hey, I'm back. There we go. Much better. So, who's all out there tonight? Rock on. Oops, wrong one. You know what? Maybe I'll go with this one here. Yeah, as we wait for people to show up, for the links to propagate, people to respond. Uh, yeah, fire in the bowl. Oh man. Oh shit. I can't put it on, but air the tires shaved. Hmm. I can't share my screen or my system up, but Aaron shaved. He's completely naked faced. Right. I know. I have to. It's funny.
Hey, Nightingale. Fuego in the vuelo. I got Aaron on the. You still there? Yeah, I got Aaron on sound. Right. So, and let me get you a link. Come on up, Nightingale. What's happening? Come on up. Let's get this party started. Come on, Nightingale. You can do it. Come on up. I think Huckleberry's out there too. So just grab a link and come on up. Get this party going. I know it's Wednesday night. This is a whipped up Wednesday. I got my garden all ready to row up. Yeah. Start rowing it up and laying down the foundation footings for the wall, for the greenhouse. Yep. Trying to finish the damn kennels first and then we'll get to that. Hell yeah. Yeah, I put up a video of the garden. I was just so happy to have it all tilled up and it looks awesome. The soil just is so dark and all the nutrients are all mixed into the soil now and it's oh my gosh. It just looks night and day from what it was where we got started from. Hell yeah. Didn't used to be a great spot. We've made it a pretty great spot for the garden. Yeah. Taking out what, 4 or 5 trees? Got one more to take out. And that's not counting the peach trees. In fact, we left the biggest peach tree in place. So we make so we can have peaches. I actually want a peach tree in my garden, in the greenhouse.
So that's what we're doing. But yeah, the soil was tilled up just beautifully. I didn't take a video while he was tilling it, but damn, that garden soil looks so good. I'm really excited about what we're going to be able to grow this year. We did pretty good last year, but this is going to be much better. Hell yeah. All that in mind. Fire in the motherfucking bowl. I'm telling you. I'm just sitting there dreaming. Oh, in the world. Where's my bowl? Oh, there we go. Hey, I'm back. And yeah, it only took him like 20 minutes to till up the whole garden, 12 to 16 inches deep. It was beautiful. Well, somebody grab a link. Come on up and talk to me. What's on your mind? Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's that stuff from before. Be careful. I'm gonna get all messed up tonight. Got some kill. Probably sour diesel or something. It's pretty strong. Yeah, the guy came over with the tractor. He says, "I got some real kill." You don't know what it is. It's just really good stuff. Yeah. Uh, Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.com. Man, we had a beautiful day today. Low 70s, partly cloudy. Just an absolute beautiful day. I didn't get a lot done on the kennels, but I did all my errand running today too. Had to get food for the dogs, and rabbits, and chickens. That kind of stuff. And I restocked pie. Yeah, I got my pie. And they had blueberry this time, so I was all happy. Oh man, so let's see what's going on in the news. Aaron's like in town or something. He went and got a hotel room, so he's doing the whole experience thing. He's going out to smoke a cigarette outside the hotel. All right, so what was I doing? Uh, I don't know. See what's going on. News. Okay. Elizabeth Warren is pointing fingers at companies for skyrocketing prices. In other words, they're going after the oil company for raising the prices. What the hell? Yeah. What are they just supposed to ignore market predictions and just price fixing? Here we go, people. Just another sign of a autocratic society government. Now you're going to get price fixing. They're really going to fuck everything up if they do that. So, well, they were doing it by adding taxes onto your shit. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Just saying. Well, I mean, the problem is the acquisition on it, man. It's where the government has control before they even get process it. We're talking about oil, okay? We're talking about gas. I'm just talking about fuel and energy because that's what their big thing is. Because everybody's pissed off because of the price of gas these days. Yeah, yeah. So they're trying to blame Putin. They're trying to blame this Ukraine war. They're trying to blame all kinds of shit on everything but their fucking bullshit policies. They've done it to themselves, and everybody knows it, and they can't get out of it, and that's why they're fucking throwing a hissy fit. And their agenda is on the ticket, and this is an election year. Maybe only in midterms, but they're gonna get wiped the fuck out. That's debatable, depending on where you are. Oh yeah, but well, yeah, that's a whole nother debate. And there's a lot of work that has been done on the elections. There's like 27 states now that have changed their election laws so that they can't put, can't hold voting for 2 weeks after the vote's taken and still come up with, ooh, there's a ballot. We found this box. Yeah, I bet you fucking found that box. Somebody left it right where you can find them over. Oh, imagine that. Hey, Huckleberry, welcome in. What were you saying? Yeah, yeah, they're called AFC, AFL, or what is that? The fucking union for the government officials. AFL, CIO, or some shit like that. But the fucking union, the government. Okay, yeah. Well, some of them got caught on camera. Some of them got caught on camera, so they said they got beat. And these people were Russian spies. Well, that girl with the afro, she didn't look like she was Russian. She was in the FLCIO. That's what she was. She was a union member, card carrying, badge baby. You know, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. These people were caught on camera doing this shit, and they were known who they are associated with and who they're not. You know, yeah. You get caught on camera, you kind of fucked. You know, all the thing you can do about it from there, if you want to just deny it and lie about it, which is what they're doing. No, they're calling. I guess that now they're calling these people that were their own Russian spies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, right? Right. Yeah, whatever the fuck they're doing over there. Good. Hey, Zoom. Yeah, it was a good day, man. Had a good day. Got the garden tilled up. Got some work done around here. Got all the provisions taken care of this morning. Yeah, so yeah, it was a good day. Beautiful day. In fact, tomorrow, I'll pull this up, man. I haven't even looked at the weather for tomorrow. Oh, Friday. They're saying Friday we're supposed to get thunderstorms, thunder showers. So it's not even going to be, yeah, it's just rolling through. But tomorrow, 76, partly cloudy. Yeah, not a beautiful day. Yep. I'm going to try and get kennels, at least the first two finished. And But I got to pull a 4 foot pallet, 4 foot tall one. I got to pull that other one. I got to make those other 2 doors. That nice apartment. Yeah. Okay. Well, gotta get those longboards set for the other side, for the next section. I got those 2x4s over there that are good for that, and but they're nailed together. So, yeah, tell you what, yeah, Rangers outside. I got Prince right here. Yeah, we got Prince, Glovers. So, but yeah, no shit, dude. How was your day, Zoom? It stormed all day today, or is that tomorrow? I'm gonna try to watch Bruce Lee. Huh? Oh, okay, good deal, good deal. That's gonna get hail, huh? Yeah. And it sucks. I can't share my screen. Let me try. I'm gonna try. It's probably gonna crash. All right. Am I still live on the channel? I'm still here. Yay. All right, here we go. Check it out. That's my garden. There's my dogs. That's Ranger and Prince and Princess. But yeah, got all that about 12, 14 inches deep. Badass. It's all ready to roll up. Set fences. Put the footings up for my cleanup. There's a lot of the wood we got over here. We've already got a bunch of those fence rails and posts all painted up. We got more that need to be painted, but we have to get more paint. But we've got plenty to build with on this set already. And I got all the wood reserve now. Oh yeah, but that's the kennels that we're building. Well, that's dogs, rather. Yep, there's the gates. I got those built. Or I'll be putting up chicken wire. There's Charlie and Precious. That's Precious there. Yep, that's Charlie. Always with the tongue. Oh, right, because of Janice. What's wrong with you, Prince? What's wrong, Brokers? Yeah, that's what it looked like before I got started. Nice chart. Okay, there's Ranger. That's Charlie with Precious. There's Chicken Coop. Guard. Chicken Coop. This is the breeding area for the chickens, where I'm going to separate their with a specific breed, breeds and hatch chickens. The last area down there is a turkey. Going to be a turkey yard as soon as we get it cleared out. Yeah. This is the area we're looking at. This is where we're building the kennels. Sure. Huckleberry, you still here? Good deal. Yeah, thank you. Um, yeah, your dog, Hershey. Is that Hershey? So that's where my mind is. The garden and the kennels and the chickens and all that jazz right now. Of course, it's that time of year. Spring is here. So the farm's coming alive. Rabbits are due any moment now. Yeah. And I'm anxious about that. We should have 2 litters of kits. And then, yeah. Oh, man. Speaking of that, I hope we do get rain Friday, right? At least a little bit. What? What is your problem, Prince? Right. What do you want to go outside? Did you want to go outside? Did you go outside? No. That's really big. Can we pull? Can we pull? Can we pull? Okay. All right, man. My God. All righty. Well, hey, Kimmy. What's up, Kimmy? Save me. Come up here and save me. Yeah. Oh, man. I tell you what. I need an auto digger. Auto hoer. I need an auto hoe. That sounds funny, doesn't it? Yes, it does. All right, man. Talk to you in a bit. See you tomorrow. So, um, Kimmy, come on up. How was your day? Every Huckleberry, I knew you was gonna go there. Every guy wants an auto hoe. You gotta, you gotta keep them in rows. Is an auto hoe? Does it come with a 9 or 10 round magazine or something? Is that what it is? Can you replace them when you use them up? That's some funny shit. I don't know. That's where my mind went. Oh man. But no, it won't be long now. I'll be bitching about hauling wood chips. Man, oh man. What's up, Prince? What's you doing? Where's your good boy? Hey, there she is. Thank you, Kimmy. What's up?
I had to get the rest of the stuff done. Today I've been very busy.
Have you?
Yes.
That's good.
With the grandson coming home. I've been cleaning and trying to get things moved around and getting things done.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's real hard
Yeah.
because
What?
I I started cleaning in the I started off in the living room
Right.
where the computer and stuff is. And I start cleaning over by the dog cage. And on the one dog cage, because there's 3 of them in here, on the one dog cage, I was doing real good. And in the next dog cage, I had to quit. I started finding some of Ryan's stuff and everything, and my daughter left and took Corey to the doctors and stuff, and I just couldn't go through that without anybody being here. I mean, so I quit in that part. I went into the dining room, started moving stuff and cleaning up in there. I did pretty good until I hit a bunch more of Ryan's medical papers and Joey's medical papers, so I quit in there. So then I went to the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I had 3 different parts of the house partway tore up and cleaned up when the kids come home.
Right.
Charlotte says, Mom, it looks like a tornado went through. What happened? I said, well, I was cleaning, ran into Ryan's stuff, so I couldn't go through with the rest of the cleaning. Started in the next room, same thing. I said, so now I'm in the kitchen. So, yeah. So, with all this stuff, it's just, I guess, just getting my mindset to where I can get through this. This is stuff that has to be gone through, stuff that has to be
Right.
dealt with. And the sooner I deal with it,
The easier it'll be.
yeah, the easier. And I don't got to worry about if it's stuff that gets thrown out, I ain't got to see it again. I can deal with this.
Right.
So that's been today.
Up. Come on. Up. Upstairs.
There we go. I feel much better now.
I seen the video earlier that you did.
Oh yeah, rock on. Yeah, what'd you think?
Pretty good. I seen 3 puppies, and Charlotte was looking, and she says, boy, they got big.
Yeah.
I says, and that ain't all of them.
No, there's 6 of them all together with Ranger.
Yeah. I said, what Ranger wasn't in with the first 3, was he?
Yeah. Actually, Ranger's always right there by my side.
Okay, so Ranger was the one that was laying down, and the other 2 was playing.
Right. That was Charlie and Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, Charlie and Prince were off to the side of him, wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah, the girls were off somewhere else at that time. Yeah. Cinderella, Princess, and Precious. Yeah, they're like a group of thieves. The dick came over, had a friend come over and sat down out front, and we sat down to smoke a pipe with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so we sat down, and before we got started on doing things, and smoked a little bit, and he left his stuff on the chair, his container with his medicine in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And turn around, and I was like, well, shit. So I put it up. I put it up higher on the chair, on the armrest and stuff, so the dogs wouldn't mess with it. Right next to the soda. They didn't just take the jar that the little stuff was in. It was this little plastic, like, you know,
Yeah.
medicine bottle kind of thing. And said right next, they took the soda. They didn't get the soda open, but they did manage to put a couple holes in it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we found the soda, and we actually found the container. They had taken that container and tried to eat it,
Oh
and
my
then
God.
they cracked the container, and but all the medicine was right there, all together, and we were able to save most all of it. Yeah. So that was Charlie. Charlie did that shit.
Oh my gosh.
So Charlie was avoiding me most of the day because he knew he fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So he was avoiding me most of the day because he wouldn't come when he was called and stuff like that. And I'm pretty good with all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So generally they'll come when they're called, and he's not doing that today. He'll start coming, and then he'll see me, and then he'll duck his shoulders and go off on hide behind a car or something, you know?
Like I'm gonna get my butt beat.
Right? Yeah. I know I messed up. I did something I wasn't supposed to do. You know? Yeah.
So
Nah,
he's gonna be a good one to find it, huh?
yeah. Definitely greenhouse. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you'd be chewing the plants, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just one more reason why we're putting up a greenhouse around the garden. You know what I'm saying?
Go.
So, but yeah, that soil was when he was tilling it, it was coming. I was like, oh wow, it's like a chocolate chip brown.
Yeah, it looked real nice.
Yeah, it turned out it cooked real well this past winter, and oh wow. So, and he got down a good 8 inches more than I could have with my tiller.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so yeah, I was worried he was going to run into some red clay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I'd have to mediate or mix it in. None whatsoever. Everything came out just dark. The more deeper it went, the darker it got. You know. So I'm really excited about this year's garden produce. Yeah, I'm real excited about it. The only thing I'm probably not going to be able to do that I want to do is the nematodes. Everything else, I think I can get done.
Okay.
Puppies will get stoned eating. Yeah, especially those plants. The plants that do get you stoned. Hell yeah, they're gonna. Yeah,
As
we're
long as
gonna have.
as long as you can put in the seeds and put in the plants without uh your dog coming and digging them up.
That's right. I know. That's what I'm saying. You gotta. Yeah, you can't play. Can't play with that. Yeah, yeah, because that's the real thing.
Yeah.
that's that's a real thing. You know? Good grief.
What you got to do is you got to teach him as you're digging a hole to plant it. He comes right behind you or right in front of you and digs the hole. He he gets it started before.
Well, they're digging a big ass hole in the middle of the garden now. Yeah.
Is that where Ranger was laying at?
Yeah. he's he's digging himself a cave, get away from the kids, kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be well, this is a big another reason why I have to have a greenhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, at least a fence around the garden.
Right.
So I might as well build the structure for predecessor to building the greenhouse. So I'm building the framework for the greenhouse. That's just what we got to do. Like I said, with what we're doing with the kennels, only on a bigger scale.
Right. Yeah, because it would really suck to have you getting some real good plants going and the rabbits come and eat it.
Well, right, they ate half of my okra crop last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ate half of my okra crop last
Have,
year.
have a bunch of rabbits running around with medicine in their system.
Well, they like baby okra plants big time. They
Oh,
like
really?
yeah, before they mature, for whatever reason, they love okra plants. Not the
Hmm.
not the fruit itself, but the baby plant. They love the stuff. I was like, this is crazy. I know
Hmm.
what to use in a rabbit trap. Well, you know what I'm saying? If I want to
Yeah.
catch a rabbit,
Yeah.
okra, baby okra plants. Put them in the cage, and you'll catch a rabbit every time. Kind of weird, but true.
Well, did you get to save the wild rabbit, or was that one that you ended up selling?
Oh, we sold the wild rabbit. Yeah,
Oh, did you?
yeah, yeah. We did. Yeah, I ended up selling just like any of the other bunnies. You're damn right. Of course, it grew up with him, so it didn't know it was wild.
Right, right.
Right, because we got him before his eyes opened, and then we put him in with one of the litters
Yeah,
that we.
yeah.
Yeah, that was Honey that did that. Yeah, and brought that baby up like her own. It was so cute. Yeah, I seen Ragged Coin welcome in. I seen Aaron and his naked face. He looks weird. He looks really weird. But that's Aaron. Yeah,
God, he looks so young without no beard or mustache.
except for the gray hair.
Well, with this hat on, though, you couldn't even tell that he had any gray hair. I mean,
Right, right. I think
because
he's
he
going
got
for the
it
ponytail.
all.
I think he's going for the ponytail thing too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, look like so. Who knows? We come out with a whole redesigned Aaron. Aaron 3.0. Actually 2.0. This is what he looks like sober.
Yeah,
Right.
because he said he wasn't going to get all messed up
All right, because he's in town.
traveling this time because he gets in
Right.
trouble every time.
All right. See how that works out. Right. He's in town and he's live streaming it right now. But yeah, it's cool. It's all good. Hey, I got my we're all Alex Jones now. Right? Told you so, told you so. So Huckleberry, you got how's it when are you letting the squirrel loose? She said she didn't want to do it at night because it was night. It's a squirrel. It's gonna go out at night. It's got night vision. It can see at night. Good morning, Ragged Coin. Yeah. Friday? Okay. I want video. I want proof. I don't believe you. I don't believe she's gonna let it go. I want video.
Well, see, if she would leave it go Sunday, she could pop it up on ladies' night. Let it go on ladies' night.
Well, what I was telling her, she's got a cage. She's got a cage habitat for
Yeah.
this. If she takes that outside and sets that up next to a tree, you know what I'm saying, or even up off the ground, so it's kind of like maybe in the tree kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you the thing would stay in its cage and run the tree. That's
Yeah.
all. You know what I'm saying? And that'd start her off. Then she could actually participate in its new adventures. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if she just tears it out and throws it out in the woods, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't think she's gonna do anyway. Yeah, then yeah, that would be something different. You know what I'm saying? That would be a traumatic introduction. Queen
Hey,
Romana, welcome in, Dab Raiders. Rock on, guys. Rusty Grammar, Carpet Patriot. Welcome in, everybody.
I
Dear Butch.
just
Hey,
show you what
what's
I
up,
just.
battery?
I'm going to show you what I've been doing. I've been putting up siding, and it's not. Whoops, it's not easy. Hang on.
Right. Let me say hi to the real Mike Lindell. Hey, Reb. Hey, dude. You need to message me, dude. On Twitch. And I want to talk and have you maybe meet up or something if you're up for it.
See that? Got one sheet
Yeah.
up.
You got one sheet of the siding up.
It's heavy.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I had to. What I did is I slid it across the ground, put it on
Yeah.
a piece of plywood, and then got it in position and tilted it up.
Right.
My
And you
neighbor
leave
said
a
he'd
one.
help me with
You
it,
leave
but
you leave
huh?
a small board at the bottom. You leave a small before you stand it up
Oh,
against the wall. You leave a small board at the bottom,
there, I'll show you.
and so you can use it like a lever.
Oops.
You can lift it up, put a hammer underneath it, and use it like a lever to lift it into position.
Okay, look. I got a 2x4 at the bottom to hold it.
There you go. There you go.
And that's what I did. I pivoted it up on that 2x4. And it was a lot more difficult to nail than I expected because, I have those slats right there.
Right.
And I had three nails that went into nothing. So I got holes to patch. But on this, it's all wood.
Battery.
Yeah.
You see those the ones that go up and down? They're at regular intervals.
Yep, those.
Yeah, the ones that go straight up and down that are against the facing
Yeah.
on the side.
I,
Those are
I measured
regular,
it.
and you should have measured. Yeah.
Yeah, I measured these and these, and it hit right on it. But those ones there on the pallet with the slats above it, well, on the other side of it, at first it went into nothing and then went into 2x4. So I'm gonna have to get longer nails.
Oh yeah, that you need 2 inches for that. Yeah.
Yep. Well, I have 2-inch nails, so they
Well, then
do
you got
make it.
2 inches would be fine.
Yeah. And at the top there,
Yeah.
I have a gap, so I have to put a fence board in there so I can nail to it. It'll work. But on the sides, that side right there, 2.5 sheets. It's perfect.
Yeah. Yep. Dear Butch says that what I was talking about is a drywall kicker, is what he calls them.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now I've got those handles you put on a piece of drywall. It's a handle deal. You put it on the drywall on the top of the drywall, and you can pick it up, carry it. You put one on the bottom, and it allows you to carry a couple sheets yourself without damage.
Yeah, I should look into getting one of those because I bought
They're
9
not
sheets, and that's
expensive.
not enough.
Yeah, they're not expensive. They're only like about $4 or $5, maybe $6 at Lowe's. They got them
Yeah.
all the time.
On this wall here, I got fence boards right here. So I have something to nail to. I have to use something like this here because this wood is not that good.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron, welcome in.
So I'm going to put fence boards on that side, and then the siding. I decided to go with sheet. It's a lot cheaper. It's about $20 cheaper.
Yeah. Hey, Miriam, welcome in, Miriam.
I bought 9 sheets of that Hardy sheet, and it was $454.
Jeez.
Right. There you go, Carpenter, right there. That's kicking. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay, hello everybody in chat. Okay, I see Sean P. I'd never seen him before.
Yeah, welcome in, Sean. Queen Romana is back. Welcome in.
Old but still kicking? Is that what that is? It's still what? All right. I can't make out what that says. I don't have my glasses.
Wait till you do the thing. Welcome in, old balls.
Hey Zoom. Old balls.
Yeah, that's what Aaron calls him, old BLS.
Well, that's not me yet. All right, getting there, but
Okay, now I can see who you guys
Okay,
are
yeah, you
talking
can,
about.
Miriam. You have the controls. You can go ahead and unban him, but you're responsible for him. You got to watch him. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got editor status on there. You could probably, if you can't, let me know. Message me,
Well, I've talked to Dallas since we had the problem, and he's okay. Last I talked to him, he was fine. Because he and I were really getting into it, but he's cool now. This is the last
okay.
time I talked to him.
You know. Mama Bear bitch slapped that boy. Right.
Yeah, I've been moving stuff out here into the shed.
Queen Romana Dallas is not okay. But he's cool.
Yeah. Ain't many of us okay, but we're cool.
Oh my gosh. Ragged.
Oh, come on, Reagan. I do like the Union Jack, but I prefer my flag.
Yeah. You got the red, white, and blue all messed up over there.
Oh, but Wizard, I know a lot about what all that means.
I know. I'm giving him shit. Yeah.
The Union Jack is all the different basically countries within UK all in one flag.
Hi, Miss Miriam.
Yeah, we got stars.
Yep. Basically that's the same thing. Is there's we portray it differently.
So, Kimmy,
Yeah.
you show those videos to your son-in-law?
No, Charlotte was sitting here and watching them, and he kept wanting to go back up and play one of the game thingies that he got. So no, I gotta wrangle him, and might have to do some old-fashioned hog tying and tie him to a chair.
Now, if that old man could do that, you could do better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that. Hey, Shadow Man, welcome in. Real them apples. How you doing? Not yet. I don't know. It's up to Miriam.
I found a glass.
Well, that would be one thing on that. What I get Mom down here and have Mom watch them with me too, and Mom would tease him and tell him that she could go out and do it better than he could.
Right.
And Mom's
That's okay.
87, so Mom would be teasing him about
I keep
going
forgetting.
out and overdoing it.
Well, I keep forgetting you're in Ohio. Here in Missouri, we just say "show me."
Yeah, show me.
You can do it better. Show me. Come on, do it right there. There's some wood. There's some hammers. There's some nails. There's some screws. There you go. There's the tool. There's the paint. You do it better. Show me how to do it better. 'Cause I'm gonna start doing it better then. Show me.
Yeah.
Okay, here's to a rough
Fire in the
day.
bowl.
It's fire in the
Brought
bowl
to you.
time? Is it?
Fire in the bowl. Brought to you. It's 10:20. Right there. It's just 20 after, man. It's like that's fire in the bowl time.
I
20
found a vape at work.
Found a vape. Oh wow.
I'm
I would
tempted to
stick it in your mouth.
Shot. You know, I like
couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I was just thinking you found a vape at work and you're gonna stick it in your mouth. Oh god.
That's good. I could go through
Like, I
anything.
died from COVID to drop that. No, just fucking with you.
My videos are really screwed.
Now, for me, on something like that, the covert thing wouldn't have went through my mind. It would have been AIDS or something like that. Because covert ain't nothing, but AIDS, now that's something else.
Badger says he's eating a chocolate chip. Only one? You're eating a chocolate chip.
That's about all I can have.
He's eating a chocolate chip.
And I get, unless I get the fake bit.
How big is that chocolate chip, though?
I was just gonna say, unless it's like something like ridiculous, like a Hershey's Kiss, the giant Hershey's thing. Yeah.
And it depends on what that chocolate chip is made out of.
It's about the size of a pancake.
That's a big chocolate chip.
Yeah, no shit. You're easing up on the candy, huh? All right, I see. Yeah.
And was that chocolate chip made with the smother butter?
I did. I tell you what I did do today, though. I stocked up on pie and I bought another dozen of those chocolate bunnies.
If you like cookies, there's a place in Arizona by Tucson called Summer Haven. They have a cookie this big.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Summer Haven's pretty cool. the town was rebuilt because they had a wildfire blow through there and it burned the whole town down. And most of the
Your
people
favorite
had
next to peanut butter
State
cookie.
Farm insurance, and State Farm screwed them. I have State Farm.
AIDS and chocolate chip cookies. There was this stuff that was called AIDS. There was a candy, ADES,
Yeah.
right? And it was
Amen.
a mint chocolate candy that was really popular when AIDS came out. They had to change the name. They changed the name because you couldn't give somebody AIDS.
I
I know my
remember
daughters.
hearing something about that.
Yeah. I gave you a box of AIDS, motherfucker. What?
I had a case of Corona.
Right? I had several cases of Corona pass through my thing. Right?
If I want a light beer, I'll get regular Corona.
I've had several birds that flew too.
And if I want a light beer, I'll get regular Corona or something Canadian.
Yeah. I have a cousin that drinks swine, and she got the swine flu.
Now, this ain't no fair. I got the giggles tonight. And I ain't even hit a bowl yet.
Well, you know, it's just
put
these
night-
things always. These are just the things that pass through my mind on occasion. I usually don't talk about them with other people. Just
Kimmy, you got a bottle of nitrous slowly spreading out in the room, giving you the giggles.
No.
fire in the bowl.
Okay. Wait a minute.
No, I don't matter, but you want to know the bad thing about it? I had to look around the room and make sure.
Since you call fire in a bowl, I got the single malt.
Hey, Bill, how you doing, buddy?
Hey there, Bill.
Hey, how you doing? So I'm doing a little micro lure. This little bugger, I trying to sand it and drill it and everything, and it's just so small it keeps popping out of my hands.
What is it?
A micro lure.
Oh,
The hell is that?
It's a micro lure.
So have you
Fishing
been,
lures that he makes.
Bill? I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you made any progress on the GHP special?
GHP special.
No more
I
drinking.
don't know
The
what that means.
glittery helicopter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll start working on that tonight.
It's a secret mission. Don't say nothing.
I'll have to start working on that tonight.
I'm half expecting the fighter jets to be flying overhead again tonight.
Why?
They said they've been on the news. They said that fighter squadron was going to be doing some night training. I didn't know they were going to do dogfight training at night.
Oh, wow.
It sounded like a dogfight over my house.
Sounds like the Luftwaffe flying over.
Well, I don't know. Those propeller planes.
The modern day Luftwaffe.
I know the sound of these fighter jets very well, so I knew that's what it was. I worked at the base. I was doing security there. I was part of the 142nd.
I honestly don't know anything about fighters, really.
Well, they're F-15s. Some of these were built in the 70s.
Yeah.
They're still flying them.
I used to build model airplanes.
Well, these are full-size model airplanes.
Hey, guess what, guys? Miriam says she's seen a baby banana slug today.
Oh, really?
What? A baby what?
Banana
Yeah.
slug.
She said she saw a baby banana slug today.
I wonder what that
Aw.
looks like.
Do you have them up there, Battery, in Oregon?
I have
Banana
no
slug?
idea. I've never heard of it.
Oh, okay. They're in the redwoods. Ugly
Oh.
little bastards. They're everywhere over there.
Well, the ones here kind of look like those cows with the black and white, but they're brown. But they
These
have
are
that pattern on them.
These are bright yellow.
Oh.
They look
That
like a banana,
That
and
would look cool.
I've seen them. Well, they have little black spots on them or brownish spots sometimes, but they're bright yellow. They're bright yellow, and they're all over the forest floor in the redwoods.
Be easy to find.
They're easy to find.
So, if I was starving, oh, that sounds disgusting.
No, you wouldn't eat a slug. No, don't tell me.
Grasshoppers, maybe, and maybe grub worms. Lots of grub
Skull said
worms. Easy to
all
find.
slugs are evil.
Look at this. Look at this lure, Battery.
Welcome
Yeah.
in, Skull.
That's pretty. Does it jiggle?
Yeah. It's like a flatfish.
You ever heard of a cast master?
Yeah, I don't like them. I've used
They
them.
work really well up here.
Yeah, they work here too, but not like super good.
I have a small and medium cast master made by Lure Jensen.
Yep,
Hmm.
I like Lure Jensen. It's a good brand of lures,
Hood
but it's a
River,
production
Oregon.
lures. It's a
Close to where
production
my
lure.
parents live.
So my lures are not a production lure. That's not a production lure. That's
You
not.
make that?
I made this. I promise.
What's it made of?
Huh?
What's it made of?
Hardwood,
Wow.
and it's counterweighted.
You're skilled.
I don't know
Okay.
if I am or not, but I'm trying.
It looks pretty good to me.
Thank
It's
you.
got that spoon. So that spoon I know will make it jiggle.
Yeah, that's the idea. That gives it the action.
Now I bought one of those. You heard of the wedding ring?
I
Lure.
know about them too. I probably
looks like
know
it
about
has-
I probably know about everything you know about.
It looks like 3 salmon eggs with a wedding ring in the middle. 3 on one end and 3 on the other end.
Look at
Wow.
this crazy beast.
Is that a frog?
It's whatever the fish think it is.
Have you asked
It's
them?
whatever the fish wants it to be. Dinner, mostly, hopefully.
Have you asked the fish what it looks like?
Yeah, really. But the action is what's going to get them. It's the action
Yeah.
on the lure and the colors. It's not. It doesn't even have to look like an actual bait food that they would eat.
Yeah.
Like this one
What?
here.
If it catches their eye, they're going to try it.
I thought about doing some of that jelly lure stuff. I always wanted to do a small frogs with the double hook. You know what I'm
Personally,
saying?
I like to do flies.
And if you do the jelly stuff to where you actually heat it up and form it into around the hook, so the hook is actually inside of the form. It's meant to be destructed. You ever seen those before? They do worms like that. And
Yeah.
frogs.
It's with the light. Oh, there we go.
And yeah.
Here's a real stupid one. I don't know if this
You all
one is
seeing
even
that
going to
too?
work.
Are you seeing this? The weird
You know what?
light.
Put legs on it like a crawdad, and I bet you'd get some good ass, big ass fish. You know what I'm saying? That one.
Yeah. It's even
put-
got little red blood streaks and stuff in it that I put in it.
Nice.
Well,
Looks
that'll
like
work.
veins.
Makes you color.
It's almost a helicopter penis without the glitter.
Hey. Oh shoot, I forgot what I was going to say. My
Oh
question.
man, you guys in the helicopter penis with
Hey
the
Bill, you
glitters.
fish for bass?
Do I?
Yeah.
I do not. My son is a big bass fisherman. My son does it. He
I was
competes.
fishing one. I was fishing one time at American Lake in Fort Lewis, and I saw some bass swimming about 2 feet out from where I was fishing. So I started trolling right in front of them.
This is a new. This is a new. Sorry, battery. I didn't. I know I'm interrupting. I'm being a jerk. I don't mean to. But
Hey,
I
I
was
do too. I'm sorry.
I was drinking this, and it's actually locally made. It's a locally made energy drink, and it's got deer antler velvet in it. It has deer
Locally
antler
where?
velvet. Huh?
Locally where?
Here in Utah. It's made
Okay, I
in,
didn't know you were in Utah. Cool.
Yeah.
You're in Utah. You're close.
yeah, it's made in American Fork, Utah.
Are you
over by
Mormon?
Provo. Huh?
Are you Mormon?
I'm not Mormon. You know it. I'm not Mormon, dude. I'm a Christian.
I didn't know. Yeah, I'd never asked you.
Well,
Uh-oh. Battery's losing his mind again.
I have not. I have not been concealing any of that. I've talked about it on the stream a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I don't pay attention to everything.
You don't pay. Dude, I think you forget your name sometimes, dude. I really do. It's like, you get your drunk on like this, and I think you forget your name. It's like,
Well, that's
It's
like
Kevin.
me.
I know.
I'm Kevin.
I'm so broke. I'm so broke. I can't even pay attention.
That's right.
That's the funny thing about it all. When I first started listening to all of you with Sick Pat, I swear half of you forgot your names.
Kevin. I'm Kevin.
Right, right.
Now, Bill, do you fly fish?
I used to. I haven't in years.
I
High flies.
I mostly fish off of the shore, and just or troll on a boat. But I prefer fly fishing. It's so much more fun.
Oh, I fly fished Oregon actually. I have, and I've caught fish.
Now, back. I wasn't finished with this. It's okay. Fishing at American Lake, I was, trying to troll in front of that bass. It was about 2 feet out from me. Wasn't interested. So I went back to fishing farther out, and I caught 3 12-inch trout.
Yeah.
Which were very tasty. I ate them later. I cooked them on the spot. I brought salt and pepper. But I had a fish on the line that jumped out of the water and really gave me a good fight. Now, be aware, those trout were 12-inch. The fish that gave me the best fight was a 4-inch bass. I really want to fish for bass.
One of the crappiest fighting fishes that I wouldn't have never would have thought about was cod.
Cod just, yeah, I can imagine.
Cod don't really fight. They're just big, and they have a lot of weight to them.
Their taste isn't that great either.
Cod?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's my favorite fish in the whole wide world is cod.
I prefer the what's the one that is most common in the sea?
Tuna? Tuna, sharks, I don't know. Perch?
No, most of the fishing boats that go out and they process the fish themselves. And I'm trying to think of the name of the fish, but it's quite
You
tasty.
lost your mind. Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, I had a few drinks.
Yeah, I know. But yeah,
But I can't think of the name. But it's very common. It's the most common fish.
mackerel.
Halibut,
No, it's
Salmon?
not mackerel.
salmon.
I wish. Salmon's pretty good.
Yep, I love salmon. I like a lot of fish, but there's
It's
some
a
I
fish
just
that's used in place of other fish. But it's like the soybean of the fish world.
that would be tilapia.
No, that's
Oh
freshwater.
yeah, Carpenter. Yeah, you get
I'm talking
a
about saltwater.
school. You find a school of bass the right size, and oh man, it's
Oh
it's
gosh,
a lot of fun.
bass
Just
are cool.
reeling.
Now
Yeah.
that fish, that bass that I caught, put up more fight than the 12-inch trout that I caught.
Bass fight. They're good fighting
Oh,
fish.
hell yeah.
That's why they're a preferred game fish.
That's the one I want to catch. I got a chance to meet one of the band members of Alabama. I was hoping that Jeff Cook would be there. He's the one
Crazy
that
legs.
bass
It's
fishes.
it's codfish he's talking about. Yeah.
Jeff Cook bass fishes all the time. And I wanted to talk to him, but I ended up talking to the lead singer instead.
Right. Oh my god. That's funny.
I got to learn how to catch bass.
Name your favorite Alabama song.
Sweet Home Alabama, of course. And it's
No,
Leonard
it's
Skinner.
Not-
Oh yeah. Sweet Home
Okay.
Alabama.
I was gonna say that wasn't done by Alabama.
No, I realized that. I thought it was for a very long time.
Right?
And, I figured it out when I was in Germany at the Nashville Club, which was run by an American that looked like Kenny Rogers. I was like, wait, that's not Alabama?
Fire in the bowl. Yeah. Fire in the
Now,
bowl.
being I don't smoke marijuana, I will skip the fire in the bowl. I've
Oh,
had
I
enough
forgive
alcohol.
you. We still forgive you.
I've had enough alcohol.
Oh yes, you have.
Yeah, you've noticed.
Well, we
I
noticed.
just had to call it quit.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, yeah. You're pretty much done. Too.
Oh, I needed
So-
to say one thing. I'm so happy to see you, Kimmy. Okay, I'm done.
So that show, The Simpsons. Remember the Simpsons cartoon?
Yeah.
Remember Moe's Tavern?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Flaming Moe is actually a thing now. The Flaming Moe drink.
What is that?
Huh?
What's a flaming Moe?
I don't know. You have to watch The Simpsons to find out.
I don't watch that show.
Oh. I don't know what it is. It's
I'm
actually a
not a
thing, though.
cartoon person.
Oh. Well, I raised 3 kids, so
Romana,
I used to sit with my kids and watch all the shows they liked.
5 kids.
I wanted to make sure that I turned the stuff off that started to get a little too risque.
I got 2 that are around around 4 years old.
You gotta watch kids nowadays. You really gotta make sure that they don't get in trouble watching. There's so much trash on TV nowadays. It's been that way.
Now, Queen Romana.
I don't allow them to watch Captain Planet.
Queen Romana, Hey, it. Some people smoke, some people drink. I don't drink, but I smoke. And there are people like Battery that drink but don't smoke.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
Well,
shit!
there's
I do
others
everything
like Aaron
wrong.
that do both,
I'm
and there's some that do neither. But I've
I'm
seen Bill.
Native American, so I'm more towards the drink.
But if you don't smoke, I can teach you how.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, I did smoke for a while, cigarettes over in Germany, about 3 months, and my performance on my PT. All you military people know what PT is. That's physical training.
It went downhill.
Am I right, Wizard?
what's that?
It's physical training, right?
For what?
PT.
Yeah.
Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Want to make sure that that was the right terminology.
Okay.
My PT was suffering when I smoked.
Well, don't
That was
smoke
cigarette.
before you go out to PT. You hit
Yeah,
formation sober normally. It's like this is what you do the night before. You
You're
know.
not supposed to smoke
that's
when
true.
you're doing PT.
Yeah, that's.
Right. I did learn that.
I hope so.
I
Yeah.
was partying on the weekends and I was smoking on the weekends.
Although we
I
did.
did. The only time I ever smoked, and it was at the end of my term in the army over in Germany. I smoked right when I was standing in the chow line, and whenever Sarge or somebody would say, "Smoke them if you got them," so we'd light up.
I never heard that. Well, I only heard that basic.
I don't think they'll let you smoke in the military anymore.
Well, that would be good. Smoking's bad.
Because they used to put cigarettes in our C rations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. But when I was in, they didn't have C ration.
Damn kids.
We had MREs.
I figured, hell, I'm gonna die anyway.
I was in 85 to 88 full time.
I'm not gonna say when I was in. That's really gonna date me. I got out in 1981. Let's put
I
it
don't
that
mind
way.
dating. I don't mind dating me.
I got out in '86.
I got out in 81. I went in when I was 17.
But
Well,
I
I
finished in
swore in
2009.
after I turned 18.
I finished in 2009.
I was going to go in the Navy.
So was
And the
I.
Navy recruiter turned me down
So
because
did mine.
I made a stupid mistake. Remember when you're checking everything off on all your health questions and everything, and it says you have to answer these to the correctly. Any false representation could, legal federal legal action will be taken against you. So that wordage kind of scared me. So I'm checking off. Oh yeah, I had an allergy when I was a kid. All this stuff.
When did you go in?
And I had to go get 3 doctor signatures. I told you, I got out in 81. I went in 1977.
Oh,
right after Vietnam. I was just a little too late for Vietnam.
I went in 85.
So I'm checking all this stuff off, right? And they said we can't take you, and I'm like, oh shit. I said, what do I do? What do I do? So I went to the Army recruiter, and he told me, he says, you dumbass, you should have known better. And I said, what do you mean? He says, you check everything as you don't have any issues whatsoever and no physical issues. So the childhood asthma triggered by allergies and all that, this time I didn't check any of that. And I had 3. Well, they wouldn't have taken me because they refused me. The Navy did.
I have flat feet. And I told them that I didn't have any problem walking 5 miles or more. I was lying through my teeth.
Well, you went in later, so when you went in, I think they were just about ready to take anybody.
Well, when I went in, the doctor looked at my back. Okay, when you're done laughing. When I went in, the doctor looked at my back and saw a little bit of a curve in my back. And he says, "Do you have any problem walking 5 miles or more?" I lied to my teeth and said no. Man, did I suffer in basic training.
I think right after I got out, they would have taken Hillary. I think they would have taken her. I'm serious.
In basic training, you know how they take the weakest link and put them in a position that will make them stronger? I carried the guidon around the formation when we did PT. You know what that means, right?
You were on the Fat Man program?
Absolutely.
I know.
And I wasn't fat.
Wow.
I was 160.
Not for long.
I was 145 when I finished.
I went in skinny as a whip and came out freaking buffed. I couldn't even, after I got out of basic training, I got my civilian clothes back, tried to get into my blue jeans, and my thighs were so thick that I could, and my waist was loose, but my thighs were thick, and I couldn't even slip them in the jeans.
I was the same way. I had to tighten my belt. I lost weight. Now, so yeah, I volunteered a lot for KP. So I didn't lose as much as I should, but I lost 20 pounds. I'm done. You all can talk.
I lost 60 pounds basic training.
I lost 20.
I lost
If I
60.
lost 60 pounds, I would faint.
I was 240 when I went in.
I was 165.
And 5'11". I came out 185. I came out 185.
How tall are you now?
5'10" and a half.
You only lost a half inch?
Nearly. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it was hair.
Yeah, actually, I lost a half inch myself.
I used to have some thick
I
ass
lost
hair.
20 pounds. No. I lost 15 pounds. I would have lost 20 pounds if I didn't volunteer for KP. But you see, I volunteer for KP so I can get out of the physical stuff.
Oh man, I did so much KP.
So you did the same thing.
No, it just made us do KP. I mean, no matter how good or bad you were, you had to do KP.
We wanted to do KP. At least after we got done with day's activities, I'd always volunteer for dinner KP, because that's where we had a company of girls in our battalion.
We didn't have any.
I know. And this was in '83, right? And we had a company of girls as just across the way, so we did KP with them.
How old are you?
Yeah. Huh?
How old are you, Wizard?
I was 17 and a half.
No, now.
How old am I now?
Yeah.
I'm 56 this year. What?
How am I older than you? And I went in later.
Because I grew up fast. You don't know what that's like.
Oh, well, I went into the working world before I went into the military.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
I went in
It's just your
85.
life
I
experience.
graduated in 82.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not trying to say there is. Just to make sure. Just saying.
I really tried to make it into the civilian world first. Didn't work out. So I went and talked to the Navy recruiter. And like Bill said, I talked to the Navy recruiter first because my father was Navy. 20 years Navy. 7 years in Vietnam. So I thought that first. And I wanted to work on the aircraft carrier as somebody on the flight deck. They talked me out of it. I said, okay. Submarine. Because, I like tight spaces. Talked me out of it. Like, okay, we're done. So I went and talked to the next recruiter that I saw that was available, which was the Army recruiter. And the Army recruiter said, well, basically, everything based on your ASVAB test, you can do anything. Cool. I want helicopters. Okay, we got that. So I went helicopters.
But the thing is the Army gave you options that the other branches of service didn't, because they give you your choice of duty station. When you once you got out of AIT, they'd send you to your choice of duty stations that were available. They had to be available, actually, and then also the job you wanted. They guaranteed you the job you wanted if you could make it on the ASVAB.
They said I could do anything in the military.
Yeah, they told me that too. They told me that actually the Navy. I aced the Navy ASVAB. I aced it. I mean,
I aced it too.
And I had to take it a second time for the Army, because when the Navy refused me, I had to get doctor signatures saying that I was fit for military service because of the stupid little piddly crap that I put down, because I was scared that I was gonna, go to jail for misrepresenting something, because of the recruiter should have told me, you just put, no, never had diabetes, no, never had heart issues, no, never, all that. You have to put it, check it all off the way they want, and you tell them what they want to hear. And if you don't tell, when I went in, if you didn't tell them what they wanted to hear, you didn't get in.
Yeah, they said I could do anything I wanted. But the Navy...
Now, you could do anything they wanted, basically.
Because
they said everything I wanted. But the Navy talked me out of everything. So I said, we're done.
Well, the Navy didn't offer you a duty station. They didn't offer you submarine duty. They put you where they wanted to. If they want to make you a gunner, you were a gunner.
I wanted to work on the ships.
They don't care. They put you where they want to, just like the Marine Corps does.
Which pretty much talked me out of it.
Yep, me too.
So I ended up going into the Army. I know my hat says Air Force. I switched branches.
Carpenter, that's what I do. I drink a ton of water in the summer instead of eating. Sometimes I forget to eat.
Okay, I can't.
My tummy lets me know when I need to eat. I'm telling you what, I do the same thing. I work until I'm running down. My sugar gets low or something like that, and my body pretty much tells me you gotta stop, get something to drink and something to eat, and then you can get back to it.
Ragged, I did not want infantry.
Well,
I
I
went.
wanted something better.
You should have seen the U.S. Army recruiting commercials we used to have.
I saw mine.
Yeah, it was
What
like,
was yours?
it was back before the Army of One commercials and all that.
right,
This is
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, it was about you getting your training, and I thought of it as a way I could get training and get an education and everything. And since the Navy puts you where they want you, I just I went in the Army instead because they promised me which AIT I would go. That means Advanced Individual Training.
I know.
And I went to commo school at Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Commo? You went
And
in comms?
I went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I was in commo. Yes. I was a
Sweet.
31 Victor. I was a 31 Victor, and the duty station that I wanted to go to, which was in the Middle East, they had a slot available for an obsolete MOS. And I wanted to do that. So because it involved air defense artillery, I went to 2 weeks of artillery training after I did my commo. So my AIT was pretty long. And they sent me there. And then I did flat out artillery communications in Germany. But where I was in air defense artillery. So I had field artillery and commo. I'm not a ranger like Bill there.
I went a little bit differently, but down similar lines. I went into aviation in the Army. I wasn't getting the training that I wanted. In fact, anybody that wasn't full time, this was National Guard. Anybody that wasn't full time didn't get training. So it says, screw you guys. I want training. I want to be ready for war. So I looked at the Air Force, and the Air Force had communications. I was like, this sounds cool. So I tried the communications. I'll tell you what, it was so much better than the aviation. I love flying, but I wasn't getting the training. So I went to the aviation route and I got the training. They really trained us, where the Army did not. Yeah, that's Army National Guard. I left the Army after 3 years and went into the National Guard.
I'm wondering how the Army is actually able to get their infantrymen right now with the potato in charge. I can't imagine, and honestly, I'm normally the kind of person that I would say, yeah, I think the Army would do you good, or the Navy or whatever. I would say that to kids, that, young men and everything. But right now, I try to discourage anybody from going in the military.
Okay. I have a similar situation. I don't recommend that people join the military now because of potato in charge. But if they really have their heart set into the military, I recommend the Air Force. I did Army for 5 years, and I will not do that again.
I recommend the Space Force. If Trump was in, I'd say go in the Space Force.
Hell yeah! I would join up.
Oh yeah. That way,
I was glad to join up.
Well, anyway, for a lot of people, aside from all that, it is a way to get education when you come from a family that's not going to pay your way through college. And it's a cheaper way to get an education than trying to pay your way through college. And at least if somebody gets their education in the military, at least they're not going on the dole and getting Pell Grants and all that stuff. you know.
Well,
So
you only
it's
get the Pell Grants if you've done military.
well, you damn sure gonna earn your education in the military. You're gonna
Hell
earn.
yeah! I still recommend people join the military, even though it's branches that I don't like, because you do learn some discipline.
I'm laughing not at you, Battery. I'm laughing at what Ragged just put in there. I said the potato, and he's in the UK, and I guess they call their prime minister the cabbage. Freaking Boris Johnson does look like a cabbage.
Yeah, he's pretty much a cabbage.
Yeah.
He's worthless without Trump. Kind of like
I think
the
he got
last
in
one.
there on Trump's coattails. Trump and
Remember Maggie?
Nigel Farage.
Remember, yeah, Farage is good. Remember
I like
Maggie
Farage.
Thatcher?
I love
Remember Thatcher?
Nigel Farage.
She
I
was
think he's
nothing
cool.
without Trump.
Nigel Farage is kind of like, don't you agree that he's kind of like the UK's Trump?
Yes,
He is. Yeah, he is.
I love Nigel Farage.
Yeah.
What do you think of that, Reagan? I'm really curious. Come on, Nat. Come on, Reagan. Okay, there we go.
Looks like Boris Johnson's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
can
a
see,
good
like-
point.
right. That would be like a wayward son.
I don't have my glasses, so it was hard to read. But yeah, I got it.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd even give him that much credit. I kind of think
Right.
Boris Johnson looks like he came out of a freaking some kind of commune or whatever and tried to bamboozle his way. I don't know.
Well, lately I don't like Boris.
I was just thinking that Huckleberry.
5 minutes to pie.
5 minutes of pie. Oh gosh, I bought some stuff to make some pie that I can eat. Okay, Wizard.
All right.
Sugar free.
Nice. Good deal.
All right,
You
right.
bet.
Not
Oh, yeah.
exactly sugar free. No sugar.
Well, I
added.
mean, I'm sure there's stuff out there. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
You
I
can
was
have it
surprised to find
without
Fred Meyer.
sugar. I'm sure somehow. I'm sure they got some magic they call something else, and
Well, I was surprised to find at Fred Meyer they had sugar-free pie mix.
be careful.
no,
some
not-
of that
not
stuff might
sugar-free.
not be food.
Get
Yeah.
some kind of meat pie. If you got to have pie and you don't want the sugar, get a meat pie,
Yeah.
No,
like a
I ain't gonna do
chicken
that.
pot pie. And then you
Hey,
could do the
Wizard.
pie thing and not feel guilty.
Wizard. I kept looking at Fred Meyer, since that's our local grocery, for something sugar-free or no sugar added. What I found was no sugar added. Apple pie and cherry pie.
Are you
It's
about-
something I can handle.
Are you allowed to eat fruit?
Yes,
Are you allowed to have pectin?
I'm not so sure. I have to check that.
Huckleberry
Well,
says Walmart didn't have pie. She's eating cinnamon buns.
Well, I can have pie as long as it's made from no sugar added.
Counteract it with cinnamon.
It's got, yes, I have done that. I love rice with sugar and cinnamon. I
So
can't
do you-
have the sugar.
As soon as you eat the pie, you level out the sugar spike with cinnamon.
Yeah.
Cinnamon is good. I do realize this.
That's what I do. Because I got to keep my sugars down too, you know.
Well,
Why?
I got diagnosed with type 2.
Pre-diabetes or
Doesn't mean that. Well, yeah, I'm not going to go into that. That's personal stuff. But
Well, I am
and
hypoglycemic, so I'm
I'm
familiar
not.
with all it. And
the
yeah,
VA wants to diagnose you with everything so they could get you on their meds because
Yeah.
they
I
get
know what that
kickbacks.
is.
Yeah, they make sure that you always
No.
thinking you're sick.
yeah.
They made sure that I was diabetic. I was pre-diabetic, and they didn't give me any instruction what to do. They waited till I was diabetic, and now I have to listen to them. I don't quite listen to them.
Right.
They tell me to take 1,000 grams twice a day of metformin. I take 500. Screw them. I feel so much better on 500. Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I know that grapefruit is actually metformin.
Well, with
It
my
is.
with the stuff I have to take, according
And
to my
voila.
doctor,
We have
with
pie.
a statin, I can't have
Cherry
grapefruit.
pie. No, wait a minute.
I've had
And I love
ruby red.
grapefruit.
I've had sugar crashes from ruby red grapefruits. I've had it drop my sugar way down to. Oh man, I was
love
about ready to
grapefruit.
freaking give up the ghost a few times.
I
Peach
am
pie.
one of
Pie
the
is the
few
answer,
people
fellas.
who loves grapefruit.
Hey, I'm telling you what, pie is the answer.
Grapefruit
I
pie.
can't have it.
Pie is the answer.
I can't have your pie, wizard.
Mm.
You
Well,
have
I
sugar
can.
in your pie.
Well, I can, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of all this sugar. Mm.
See, that's where Wizard must have taken one of those weird math classes where everything equals pi.
Well, I'm okay with Wizard having his pie since he can have it, but I cannot. I have to have less sugar. What I have to have is pie with no added sugar. Otherwise, I can have it.
I bet your sugars might get better if you cut back on the alcohol though, because alcohol does convert to sugar in your system.
Yes, I do not drink that much.
Okay.
This is the first time I've had a drink in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't want to rag on you about that. You know what you got to do. You know,
I know.
I'm not ragging on you.
Hey, it's the Indian in me that loves the alcohol. So I
Shit,
have
it's
to really.
It's the Scottish in me and the Indian in me that loves alcohol.
I have
I think
tried
it pretty
really
much
hard to cut back, and my bottle of
Oh,
vodka
man.
has lasted me 3 months.
Wizard's Native American, and he's not an alcoholic. He doesn't hardly ever drink except maybe on a
Okay.
Blue Moon Tuesday, I think.
I'm really not an alcoholic either because I
No.
rarely drink.
No, but I was just saying in response to the Native American issue. I know a lot of Native Americans that never touched a drop.
Oh gosh.
This is peach pie.
My brother is the same makeup as me. He
This
drinks
is
all
peach.
the time.
This is peach pie. These are the fresh made ones from the local bakery at Walmart.
Oh, gosh, peach pie.
Oh.
I love pecan.
Oh, Huckleberry. I didn't know you were
Huckleberry
Irish.
pie too.
She says she's Irish and she doesn't drink. That's weird.
Where? That is weird.
I don't buy into these stereotypes, Battery.
I have some Scottish. Not Irish, Scottish.
Oh, okay. So that tones it down a little bit.
Tones it down. They drink a lot.
You tell me.
And my Native American ancestors drink a lot too. I've had times where I would meet with family and I wouldn't drink. And they're like, what's wrong? Because I have some that are full Native American.
What's the temperature like over there in Oregon?
Well, I'm outside right now and I'm just wearing a one thermal shirt. And I'm okay. So it's probably around 45.
Okay.
Oh man, that was good.
Let me check.
Man, I made
46.
chili mac with the
I was
leftover
close.
chili. I made chili mac with the leftover chili from last night. Oh, it was so good.
Okay, I was close. It's 46.
Yeah. Sometimes your weather patterns wind up our way.
I know. I've been following the weather patterns, and a lot of what we get ends up going east. And when it goes east, it chills.
Oh.
Have you guys ever gone outside and just looked up in the sky recently?
Oh
night?
yeah, I could see some
night?
planets.
At night?
I do quite often.
I can see Venus and Mars.
Can you see thousands of fucking? Can you see the grid in the sky?
The what?
The grid in the sky.
No. You talking about chemtrails
Those
or what?
ain't. A lot of those ain't stars, brothers.
Stars.
They ain't
plenty of
stars. Skynet is live.
Yeah, I know Skynet.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw stuff about that. They were finishing up Skynet.
Skynet is live, my friends.
I didn't think some of them look right as stars.
You get some binoculars and you look at some of them, you'll see the red and green flashing lights.
Yeah.
Those are not stars. And what you'll start doing is you'll start mapping it out and you'll start seeing them being able to predict where they're going to be because it's a grid.
Yep.
There are some 24,000 pieces of orbiting space junk, active and inactive. That's just what's being tracked.
And that's just what we're being told is there.
Well, I mean, yeah. So I just want to step in and say I had a Navy experience and it was pretty good. So I can't bitch like everybody else about their military experience. I dug mine.
Yeah.
It made me the wonderful, caring, kind, timid individual that I am today.
I was going to say earlier when he was telling his story that the recruiter at the Army was you.
It was. Even
You don't put that shit on the piece of paper. I can hear the words coming out of your mouth. Right?
I learned early and repeatedly, never tell the truth to the government.
Yeah, right.
Tell the government exactly what the government wants to hear.
Yep.
Okay.
And found that out the hard way.
Unless they can prove otherwise. And that's what it comes down to. Unless they can prove otherwise, you lie like a fucking rug.
And then you deny that you lie in case they call you on it.
Lie? What lie? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say that.
That was to the best of my knowledge.
He wanted me to say.
Dude, you know how many times I had to take a fucking full scope polygraph? Oh my God. Listen, if I told them I went over to the bar and had a little drink, the next thing you know, I'm on fucking ASAP, which is Armed Services Alcohol Abuse fucking program where they put you through 80 steps and mark it on your sheet, on your cover, that you're an alcoholic. Fuck that. I ain't telling them shit.
If you can prove I was there, I was just having lunch.
Exactly. I was in the fucking EM club. I was in the Chiefs club having lunch.
Yeah.
What do you mean from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m.? I don't know what you're talking about.
Or 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
I was at quarters every morning on time. I looked good. I didn't stink of alcohol. So I don't want
I
to
was
hear
in morning formation. I was at morning formation in my
every
spot,
morning.
right where I was supposed to be. Yep.
So you lie like a bitch. Really. I'm serious. I am not kidding you. Don, have you ever had a problem with drugs? No.
Never.
No. Problem? Never.
Problem. No.
Dude, it's how you frame it in your own mind that hits the EKG, right?
Yeah.
Great.
That's what it is. So if you don't think you're lying, you're not lying. Problem? Never had a problem.
No.
That's one of their
Had a
key
problem
questions on marijuana was always, have you ever been addicted to marijuana? No.
Nope.
Never. Don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
They couldn't take your piss. Legally, they couldn't take your piss or your blood. The only thing they had was the polygraph. And 99% of the polygraph was fucking fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It's all fear. Theater. There's a lot of theater in that.
Had a lot of that. Driving an armored car, you used to have to do polygraphs all the time.
Yep.
They try and intimidate you is what they try to do. They do.
Yep.
And if you just push back and say, you know what, fuck you. No. Anyway, I want to shout out to the chat, Platoon, Miss Miriam, Ragged, all my hipster people out there. Battery, where'd Battery go?
Oh, he wasn't backstage. He dropped out, I guess. I didn't even.
So
I was
anyway,
in the chat.
that's just been my experience. You know, your mileage may vary. See store for details. Standard disclaimers apply.
Yeah, well, since I didn't have any veterans telling me that's how I screwed up on the Navy thing.
Dude, I was intimidated. They've been trying to intimidate you with that shit your whole life, especially in the military.
Yeah.
I freaked them all out because I wasn't scared of none of their shit. I was like, the guy actually, when I went to the map station, you know what I'm saying, to see what I could find for the service. Turn around and he goes, one of the questions is like, do you realize you might die? And I was like, what from? He says, well, bullets or enemy or actions and stuff like that. Maybe even, something domestic. He says, like a vehicle accident and stuff, you may die. I was like, okay. I'll be in service, right?
There I am.
I mean, if you got to go, there's no better way to go.
Right.
Do you remember?
Well, I was on a death. I didn't want to tell him, but I was just on a suicide mission.
I've never been
one question they asked you.
I'm sorry.
When you're being pre-screened, one of the questions, and I do remember this, they ask you, are you willing to kill, or are you a conscientious objector? Are you willing to kill if necessary? Hell yes.
Willing to kill if
Dude, I remember every one of those questions, and I grazed through them like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but none of those present any kind of fucking moral or fiscal dilemma for me. They just don't.
But they do ask that question.
Oh yeah, they get real deep in the question. Have you ever sucked a cock? No, sorry, haven't done it. Dude, they do. I'm sorry.
If you had, when I went in, if you ever said yes, you have, they wouldn't have let you in back then.
Exactly.
Well, they will.
This was 1979. I mean,
That's actually a prerequisite now for getting in the military.
Now,
It
You got to say, yeah,
now
Oh,
if you're
shit.
against LGBTQ,
I slurp helicopter
And
glittery penises all freaking day long. You're in. You're our man.
he is absolutely right. You know,
you say glitter
Absolutely.
penis?
Yes.
Well,
but I'm
Anyway.
kidding. My recruiter actually asked me that, and he checked the box off on the fucking page.
well, with the current administration, if you're
What year were you inducted there, bro?
me,
Don.
yeah, that'd be interesting.
What year did you go in?
Miriam seems a little confused. I'm
I was
sorry.
saying, Don, what year did you go in?
Me, 79.
79.
I went in '85.
I actually swore in 78.
Well, I mean, they guaranteed me EW. I was a 6YO. They guaranteed me A school, C school, and E4 out of fucking A school.
What?
I don't know what any of that means, Don.
Guaranteed E4?
I was a twidget. They gave me E4 straight out of A school.
Wow.
I went
We
to
had-
boot. I went to boot in Orlando, Florida, at a base that no longer exists.
What did you go into?
Excuse me, electronic warfare.
Oh, Spec Ops. Okay, I can see that.
So they guaranteed me all the schools that I could eat. And it's just like Bill and you and Bill said, if you could make it on the fucking ASVAB, they'll let you do whatever you want to do.
Hell yeah, they told me that.
So that's pretty much what I did. I went to fucking boot in Orlando. I went to A school in Pensacola. I went to C school. I got an advanced Slick 32 V3 C school straight out of A school. I got a C school, and then I went to the fleet as an E4. So
No idea
I
what
was
that
fucking,
Did you have college when you went in?
did I have what?
Did you have any college behind you when you went in?
No.
Okay.
I didn't either.
What's that dog?
I
But
went
I
in
was
so I
offered
could
the
get my
same
college.
thing. Anything I wanted to do.
So just close your doors. I have no fucking idea.
I went into aviation.
You have wings, 2 legs, 4 legs. What was it?
It moves so fast. I'm thinking it might have been a desert mouse.
Okay, so
Yeah.
But
mouse.
it was big. It was
So
big.
not something I'm going to have to kill tonight in my sleep.
Well, Don,
I'm ready. That's all I can say.
I'm just asking. You know,
No, I
hey
just
Don,
5 pounds, 50 pounds, 500 pounds. I'm
hey
asking.
Don. I have
Hold
total
on,
respect
hold on.
for
We're
what
about
you
to be
did.
attacked by a fucking werewolf or something. Go ahead, Mom.
Don, I have total respect for what you did.
know how big it is.
You guys kept us safe.
Big and it had a long tail.
Okay.
So it moved really quick. All I can say is
Uh-oh.
that something that quick is a mouse.
I can kill it.
Uh-oh.
That's cool.
Sounds like a rat.
In the house?
Sounds like a rat. Yeah.
In the house?
No.
Outside porch.
Okay, good.
What
Yeah,
I was gonna
she's in the
say-
house. You would have already heard gunshots if it was in the house.
Don, you kept us
Relax a
safe.
little.
I have total respect for what you did.
What's that,
Relax.
sir? What did I do that got your respect? I mean, I'll take that. Thank you.
Special ops really helped us.
I like that shit. I really do. I liked it early. I knew exactly what I wanted to do when I went in the Navy. The Navy had a better electronics program than the Air Force, and so that's why I went in the Navy.
Yeah, I can see that.
I did electronics. I've always loved
But
electronics. My
I went
degree is-
into electronics in the Air Force. And
So-
it was pretty good.
that just kind of took me into computers and networks and security. And next thing you know, they're throwing polygraphs at you and calling you a spook and shit like that.
You know what I love about this time of year? You know what I love about this time of year?
Yeah, your chocolate bunnies. No
Chocolate
fair.
bunny.
Oh my gosh.
Chocolate bunnies.
Don't do that.
No
Oh,
fair.
I hate it when you do that. I can't have those.
like I said earlier, I started doing the housework, I started doing the cleaning, and then my whole day I was going to get the cookies and the fudge going, but
Gummies.
Don,
gummies.
Huckleberry gummies.
go away with that
So
stuff.
is Huckleberry in the house? If Huckleberry's in the house, this is what we picked up for her today.
Oh God, I can't
Wow.
have
Bill, what is that? A fly? Is that a bass lure?
It's a micro lure that I just made. One of the hardest things I ever tried to make.
It's tiny. Why is it so
Yes.
tiny?
Exactly.
that. I like what Bill's got more than what Don has.
It's more like a bass.
Only wife
It's
we
more like
picked
a
up for
bass.
Huckleberry today. I stand corrected.
It's like a bass lure.
Yeah, I like lures. I
Dude, I
don't
love
like
lures.
sugar.
I
It's
like,
actually-
I like bass fishing. I heard you guys talking about sport fishing and how bass give up a good fight. That's why I like
yeah.
trout also.
It's
You go
actually
Yeah.
a trout lure.
Very light tackle, very light, fly tackle, and trout,
Exactly.
for pound will give you a fucking
A Don,
good fight.
four-
A good fight.
The shape of this,
Don,
it's going to
a
be a
4-inch.
real high action little micro lure. I think it would, when I'm done with it, it'll even work on crappie.
Very easy.
Yes.
Huckleberry responded, Don.
Yep. Gotcha.
Don,
Actually, I have to relay it to the boss.
Right.
Well, tell boss she needs to relax a little because at least the mousey is out of the house.
You went like that.
No reason. If I did it, it was unconscious. Unconscious.
hey Don,
Unconsciously. Yes, sir.
I was talking earlier about the time I went fishing American Lake in Washington at Fort Lewis. The 12-inch trout were very tasty, but that 4-inch bass was much more fun. I let him go.
Well, you kind of have to.
Yeah.
he just keep him off.
You can't cook that. That's not going to
That
feed you.
that fish jumped out of the water.
It was fun to catch, but you can't cook that. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, anything under about 10 inches ain't worth. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that experience made me want to catch bass.
So fast. I would say it was like emotional.
Can you catch bass with fly fishing?
I've seen it. Now that you mention it, with the long tail,
Yeah.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
It just sat
Kind of.
They do it all the time. They catch fish all the time with flies.
around the baseboard, like around corners. But this was
Oh, I
just
want to catch bass.
open in the open.
Not just
Then
any
when
fish.
somebody
Oh,
will buy
bass.
it, screwed.
Yeah, I meant they catch bass with flies. Yes, all the time.
Hey, Hawks. How you doing?
Hawk's giving us the 30-second warning. Stand by. Pack your shit.
Yeah.
Pack
I
your shit.
totally love-
That's funny.
Lock and load. Ready. Get you ready.
I totally love fishing for fish that will fight. My best fight was a 9-pound
I'm
bullhead
loading the
cat.
battery. You sound like you've been fishing for the last 6 hours and drinking all that beer you carried with you. You're
I
drunk.
only had one beer.
Now, well, you're drunk.
I know I am.
Slurred your words and everything, bro.
I know I am. That's why I have stopped.
You what?
That's why I have stopped.
Oh, well, you said you had to go to bed about an hour ago.
No, half hour ago.
Oh, okay. Well, dream well, Patriot. You have a good night. You're gonna sleep well. I know you will.
Yeah, I will.
All right, man.
I gotta drink more soda before I go to bed.
All
Good
right.
night, battery.
Good night, battery. Dream well, Patriot.
I'm not going yet. My wife still has friends over, so I'm talking to my friends.
Anyway, fire in the bowl.
Not for me.
Yeah, for you.
No, not for me.
Then let us have our moment.
You guys go ahead. I gotta put my stuff away too.
Is it okay that we have our moment here where you keep the fire in the
Oh
bowl
yeah,
thing?
absolutely.
Okay, is that all right with you? I don't want to interrupt your show or nothing. No, just like,
No. It's your show, not mine.
no, you don't get it. All right. Anyway, so Don,
I'm sorry. I'm
Don?
a little late. I had to go find it.
Don is gearing up to go rat hunting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he is.
I am.
You're
I have a special rat load.
yep.
Yes.
You got the hockey cards for your shins and all that stuff.
Changing my magazines right now to the special dummy rat load.
He's gonna put on a hockey. Yeah, I can see
telling
him
you,
put
I'll have the whole hockey mask,
leg
gold
cards,
forearms and legs on and everything. And yeah. I gotta hit this bowl. Hold on for a second.
right?
Ballistic vest.
We used to call those rat missions. To be more precise, we used to call it rat fuck. It's reactionary force. Yep.
Diet root beer.
And guess who got to be on the reactionary force almost every other time they were called up?
Who?
Whiz.
Well, the top-rated medics.
The whiz.
So that's super glued. That micro lure, it's the first one I've ever made. It seems like it might work.
Wow.
My best friend in the military was an Air Force medic
Yeah.
from Alabama. He was Eskimo. I find weird friends, don't I?
So now they've kind of dropped the alert on my mom, about the COVID crap.
Okay.
Because she's doing a whole lot better. And if it was COVID, she wouldn't be doing a lot better.
So you slipped her some ivermectin, huh?
No, I didn't. I can't get the human one or the other one. Tractor Supply is one place that I know of to get ivermectin and for horses, and I just can't even find it. It's always out.
Huh. Imagine that.
Good people know the solution.
Yes, exactly. I believe in the ivermectin thing.
Or some say it's a cure for cancer.
I heard that too.
Well, it's in the studies.
Yep.
That they did on it like 12 years ago.
It actually won an award. Ivermectin won an award.
Nobel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse why people aren't taking it to get rid of their cancer.
Well, they were giving it to people a lot in other countries, but they don't want us to have it.
There's profit in illness.
Exactly. You got it.
Definitely is.
You can keep them on your dope and on your drugs and buying your crap. Pusher would have no better way to do it. Once you get addicted, just feed you all that you can afford.
Well, you know, what we used to consider medicine back in the early 1900s, now they think that that's all craziness, even though it had been around for thousands of years or whatever, like the colloidal silver, been around since the ancient Greeks. And all of a sudden, none of that is valuable at all, right?
No, don't make
Yeah.
them any money.
Yeah, let's ban that.
Yeah.
There's no money in it.
The stuff that you don't get hooked on
Right.
and don't overdose on.
A good amount of the old homesteads
Dead on.
back in the early 1900s had comfrey growing around their property. Comfrey, and to the point where it became like a weed. It just grew everywhere. And they planted it on purpose. They introduced it on purpose because of its great medicinal reasons. Comfrey will actually heal. The other nickname for it, the folk name for it, is bone knit.
What?
So if you have a broken bone,
Battery, you're making so much noise.
Sorry. Drop
Say
the
again. What was the name of it?
comfrey,
No, the other name.
bone knit.
Oh, bone knit. Okay.
It's called
Okay.
bone knit because
I've heard of that.
it's a real fast bone healer and gets rid of scars and all kinds of stuff. You don't want to ingest it because it's such a powerful healing herb that it will actually weld your digestive system, your intestinal tract together. That's how powerful it is.
Wow.
So
Wow. Yeah.
some people claim, they drink comfrey tea, but I will not recommend that. It's too powerful to ingest.
Right. Hey, Hawk. I'm not sure how Apex is today, but he was just fine the other night. He's been up here a couple times. You just seem to be missing him or something. Yeah, because he came up. What was it? Not last night, but the night before.
Yeah, because he was one night he came up in that stupid toga again.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah.
I remember him wearing one shirt for like a month.
Oh,
That's when Sick Pat was still alive.
Man, he wore the same shirt for like a month or two.
Yup.
wow.
And then they said, "You need to go change your shirt." He says, "I'm going to take it off." And he took it off on camera. And everybody's like, "No!"
Yup. I remember that.
No man boobies. Nipples covered.
Okay. I've got to the point where I got to say goodnight, guys.
All right, buddy.
Battery.
Night,
Very
battery.
well, Patriot.
Good night.
I think Sick Pat was right. We do have a lot of good people here in our chat.
Yes, we do.
Oh, I feel like I'm surrounded by a lot of good people everywhere in my life. I even like my neighbors.
Yeah, my wife doesn't like it when I'm drunk, so I've got to do some acting. She's got her friends here, so it helps.
Probably embarrasses her.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
All right.
Good night. But yeah,
I'm gonna get you yet.
So, Don, you still there? Or did
Yes,
the rat
sir.
get you? I was gonna say I was worried the rat might have got you.
No, me and the rat, we haven't tangled yet.
Oh
I'm just getting the bills now for all those emergency room visits.
no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's all right though. I ain't worried about it.
Don, tell the missus to relax. At least your guys' little friend is outside. Mine just come across my computer table again.
Oh no shit.
Well, I'm sitting here.
I would have a mousetrap done up
Oh,
as
absolutely.
quick as they just.
She is the mouse hunter, though. That's for damn sure. All right, that's all three of them. That's it. I'm sure there's going to be more bills to come, but remember, they can only take $5,000 from me.
Oh, three. There's three.
Oh,
You also banged your things.
3,000 for
Any recent word from Tanya?
out of pocket. And then
Wiz?
no.
Yeah.
Any recent word from Tanya?
Why?
No, I haven't heard anything from Tony.
Tells you just if you do.
Miriam says Tanya's doing okay.
Good.
I'm glad to see Miriam's doing all right. I heard she was hoofing it through the woods today, digging it.
She saw banana slug.
Put it on Facebook.
See, banana slugs was not a joke. I was not joking about banana slugs.
Tanya suspended on Facebook.
Imagine that.
Get without your hand being in your mouth.
Tanya Sharma, the girl from Alberta, Canada, the mean corners girl. Remember her? She was the one who tried to get over to Texas.
Oh, okay. Now I didn't know her.
I seen some face melting trees, she says.
Come up and tell us about it, Miriam. Come up on the screen and tell us about it.
To the tree joint in California Redwoods.
No, you don't get to use that excuse. Come on. Yes, you need to get used to this. Come on. Come on up. Grab the link. No, come on. You get to, you got to start coming up on screen and talking to us, the dialogue with the adventure. Come on. That was your idea. Grab a link, Miriam. Come on up. Everybody's on pins and needles waiting for you to play or show up. Come on, Miriam. You can do it. It's just be yourself.
Miriam.
Come out and play.
We're
Give me a
waiting.
break. Yeah. You don't have to show your picture. Just talk to us. Come on. It would make my night. And we unbanned him. Ah, come on, Miriam.
Miriam. We're waiting.
Miriam! Go on. Oh, yeah. I mean, where's that executioner style enthusiasm I used to know about Miriam? She used to be our executioner for the show early on. She would go around and kick people out, ban people all the time. Oh, man, Zoom anytime, brother. It's all the time. You're part of this family.
Yeah.
But you're definitely welcome there, brother. Yeah, Rangers. Yeah, I don't think they're going to come in for the summertime. I think it's basically going to be outside thing. Miriam, there she is. Awesome.
Yay.
Hi guys, I am really exhausted.
Okay, that's cool. That means you had a good busy
just
day.
inside. I took a serious hike today. It was amazing.
Yeah. Describe in your best vernacular what you saw.
Some big ass mammoth trees. It was amazing. It was amazing.
That is cool.
Oh, it was great. Definitely one of my best hikes ever. Oh yeah. It was long. I mean, it took me like over 3 hours to get to the top. And a lot of people gave up and were turning around. By the time I got to the top, I was the only one there. It was like nobody there. It was amazing.
Wow.
I cried a few times, of course.
Really?
Oh, it was beautiful. This kind of beauty is just not possible. It was amazing. But I mean, I have a real affinity for the forest. Every time I travel, I go to the parks. So now I'm wondering if I go further north for the bigger ones, for the bigger sequoias, because these are coastal redwoods. They're not even the gigantic ones, you know. But it was. I don't have the words. I shouldn't even be up here talking about it because I don't have the words to tell you how amazing it was. I could have used an extra 2 hours. I had to power walk on the way back to get out the park in time, and I was like 10 minutes late, and the reception was already closed when I got there, and my bags were inside. But luckily, the workers were still there. So it was just a beautiful day. It was amazing.
That's cool.
The ground was like just clovers, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. The Mexican jungle looks like a shithole next to me. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, yeah, it was a great day. I got a couple videos I'll upload to YouTube. I mean, I don't have the words. There's no words to describe this. I was in awe. I was in total awe. You know?
I thought it was interesting when you uploaded those jungle videos.
Yeah, I mean it's beautiful. All nature is beautiful, but I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, I've never seen redwood. But this is new. This is new for me. So I think I might stay a little longer and go further north and see the giant sequoias. I think that might be something I should do. Pretty exhausting though. I mean, I took my bags with me because I didn't know if I was coming back, and my back is really shot now. The power walk on the way back is kind of hard. I'm not 25 anymore, but I made it to the top. I made it to the top, so pretty happy with myself.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was great. It was awesome. It was worth moving my bags around for sure. And now I'm back in the same room. I came back because I realized I have a pretty decent deal on the room here. So I came back to the same room. And I'll figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. It's like a 6-hour ride to the giant sequoias. A 6-hour bus ride. Or car ride, I don't know. But I was stranded today. The taxi didn't want to take me there. And I had walked quite a bit with my bags, and I was starting to get pretty upset. And then I downloaded Uber, and now I love Uber. I really like Uber now.
Well, sounds like you're learning a lot of new things as you're doing your traveling.
Yeah, it's something to do this. I mean, I've traveled by myself before, but not for an extended amount of time. I mean, in Mexico, yeah, but I just sit in my hammock. It's not like I go anywhere. I mean, it was just chilling in the jungle. Now I'm like trekking. I love it. I love it. I love travel. I'm having a great time, guys. I'm having an amazing time.
Dreams.
You know,
but
the trees. I mean, like, whew, man. I wish you could see what I saw. You know. And at the end, I saw some turkeys, and it's really crazy vista view from the top. You can see the ocean and everything.
Yeah.
I was like frantically trying to delete stuff from my phone because my phone is full. I didn't have any space. But I managed to get a couple videos at the end there. It's really amazing. I still have an echo. I hope I'm not talking over people. I don't hear much. Something wrong with my StreamYard, I think.
I don't know to see if that's you or not. Mute your mic and see if you hear it anymore. And if you don't, then it's not you.
When I mute it, I still hear an echo.
Then it's not you.
Huh? You guys. Somebody refresh. But it's okay. I can't stay on long. I am truly exhausted, guys. I'm very tired. It's an amazing day. But yeah, I came up, you see?
Because I know when I talk on my end, whoever talks around the picture that they have, it kind of goes in and out and kind of picks up the sound waves. That I can see it moving when I talk, but I see it moving with.
Yep, it's ghost.
Yep.
It's ghost. Yep. Okay, you just taught me something right there. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Look, he muted his mic and now I don't hear it.
Interesting.
So that's one way I figured out how to check who's doing it. Mm-hmm. Watch the little motion behind you.
Ghost is the culprit.
Yep.
I don't need Sophie Army. Yeah.
No.
I had to go start up the generator.
Okay, you had to start up the generator. All right.
Yeah.
So we saw the attack mouse. It was a fucking vengeful looking Texas saddle mouse that was about this long.
It might have had wings, you know.
It had more tail than it had body. Really.
A snake mouse.
Yeah.
A snake tail.
The owner of the jungle told me they're catching a rat every day. They catch a rat in the kitchen. There's like there's an infestation going on,
Right.
and they're like wild. They have a little bit of hair on their tail, like a squirrel almost. They're not like rat tails, you know. But they're
This thing's
catching
built
them
more
every
like
day.
a chip.
That's pretty gross for a kitchen.
This thing's built more like a chipmunk.
Okay, not bad.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can get one of those humane traps. I mean, you don't have to chew it.
I would classify it more as a field mouse or a field chipmunk, or kind of a almost tree bacon, because we got no trees around here, so it can't really be tree bacon.
It have to be dune bacon.
Probably be desert bacon, sand bacon, sand bacon. There you go.
Which one was it? Last one?
Sand bacon.
Sand bacon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Because the sand would rub off the hair.
Something like that. But yeah. Now,
Well,
I'm sure you got like ground critters out there too. So
it's not as ferocious as Mama Don will tell you. She'll tell you it's like this right here. Okay, it's huge.
it's got hooves. I heard it.
In the jungle, the rat. It was a mama rat, and she was going in the garbage every night and bringing anything with even a crumb of food. She was taking it behind the stove. When we moved the stove, there was so much garbage back there, and I don't know how many babies she had, but it was bad. It was bad. They catch one every day now, so it's pretty bad.
But where you at now? That you got any rat problems?
Nothing now. I haven't seen any rats, any cockroaches. The hotel is not bad. It's really not bad. Mm-hmm.
Now you're not going to try and walk all that way, are you?
Oh no, I walked too much today. I was ready to break down when I finally got the Uber.
Right.
I walked way too much with my bags. My back is not what it used to be.
Right.
And I sent a package to my dad. Did you get my message, Emerald? I sent you
Yes,
some
I did.
Yeah, but I figured it out by the time I hit send. I figured it out. So I didn't need your address, but
I was gonna say I must have got it all at the same time because it was like it went ding 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 ding.
Oh yeah.
Okay, thank you. Don't worry about it. I got this. And I was like,
I was at the counter when I sent those texts. I was a little bit like, but I had a fat book that was like the heaviest thing that I was carrying, and some boots and other stuff that I don't really need, but I don't want to get rid of. I already got rid of so much stuff.
Right.
So I sent a box over there, and that lightened my load a lot, but it's still too heavy for me.
Oh wow.
It's not for a long distance walking for sure. But I fared pretty okay. I made it to the top. I was really proud of myself. Then I was like, oh shit, the park's gonna close. I better hurry up. So I power walked back. And yeah, I did good. It was a great day. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. I mean, my God. I'm very happy, guys.
So it was a little bit easier walk back because you was going downhill.
A little bit, but it hurts the toes going downhill like fast like that. Both my toes are probably going to be bruised tomorrow. Plus, I was going up is slow because you stop. I kept stopping and gazing around, and coming back, I didn't stop too many times. I mean, I could have just stood at the entrance of the park for 4 hours. It was so beautiful. I mean, I was truly in awe. It was amazing. Yeah. And now I'm thinking, man, those are not even the giant sequoias. Those are just redwoods. They're big. They're mammoth. The ones you see in the pictures there, the giant sequoias. I mean, that must be something. I think I'm gonna go see them, you know. But I'm too tired to think right now. I'm gonna decide in the morning.
Yeah.
hmm But it was so worth it. It was so worth it coming all the way up here to do that, and for a 3-hour walk. I have no regret. Mm. I've seen impressive trees, but those trees, they're just amazing. The bark, some of the bark looks like hair. It looks like hair, you know. It's what's so special.
Wow.
The banana slug. As soon as I got in, I saw the banana slug. It was a
Miriam,
baby. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yep.
You know what that hair was that you saw in the trees?
But it's not hair. It's not like moss or anything. It's like the pattern in the bark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I saw lots of moss and everything too, but
Yeah, the Spanish
they're
moss.
old. You can tell those trees are old, man.
There's a lot of Spanish moss there.
Yeah, there was a lot of different moss. I took some like close-up pictures of the moss, and like the fourth floor was just clover. It was clover. It's really beautiful. But the pattern in the wood is like these trees are old, man. These trees have been here long before me.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Wow.
It was gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah.
Where are you going next?
I think I'm gonna go to the Mills. I don't know exactly what that park is called, but it's quite a ways. Again, it's like 6 hours. I forget the name. There's so many parks. There's like 30 parks, but there's like 8 main parks. I think it's Humboldt. Humboldt or Mills. I can't remember right now. My brain is
County.
fried. My brain's really fried right now, and I had a huge burger, so I'm pretty ready to crash. But
so you ate another burger?
I'm gonna go up there and see those, and then take a plane to Missouri.
You ate another burger?
I did. It was that good. I had to get another one.
Oh wow!
I only ate half the burger, but
you don't eat half of it.
I certainly burned my calories today. I mean, it feels good to be in motion too. You know, I was very sedentary in Mexico. I wasn't doing much at all, so it feels good to move around.
Oh wow! I didn't realize it was like that.
I was getting a bit lazy over there, drinking too much in my tent and stuff. So I'm really glad to be on the move again.
Take a be in a nicer place.
Sorry?
All right.
Yeah, I'm just.
Except for the California. Oh, except for the California part. We.
And I got back in the city, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm back in crazy town.
Right. Yeah. I didn't figure you'd go back to the same.
I didn't think I would either, but most of the hotels are running around $100 to $110, $20, and this place is $80. So
okay.
It's very expensive, but it's still a deal compared to the other places. And there's a fridge and a microwave, and everything is right here. Bank, restaurants, it's really close. I have a great view. I have 2 nice sunny windows. I can people watch. It's really not a bad place. Just a bit of a seedy neighborhood. Right. In fact, it's the transgender district.
Oh.
Yeah, they have these signs on the post that says transgender district, know your place. That's what it says on the sign. I was like, oh man. Know your place. Oh, what?
Just if you get worried about something, just talk in a deep tone and say, my name used to be Butch. You'll be like, oh, okay, she's one of us.
when I went to India, the first day and the last day, we stayed at the same hotel. And the first day, it was like, it looked really seedy and dirty and disgusting. But at the end of the trip of India, we went back to the same hotel and it looked like 5-star. Because India is so disgusting, you know? So the same hotel room was like 1 star to 5-star at the beginning and the end of the trip. So pretty interesting, the perspective you can have on a place. Yeah. Today was one of the best days of my life, I think. I mean, as far as nature walks goes.
But you didn't hug a redwood for me.
I placed my hands on many trees. I placed my hands on the trees. I didn't full blown hug them, but I absorbed their energy.
Right. That's good enough, Bill. Good Lord.
I mean, it was really powerful. It was powerful for me. I just don't even know how to describe it. Some people don't see nature like that, you know?
Yeah.
Some people don't. There's people that go to the park and just like kind of walk through and not even really paying attention, but it's like
Right.
I was at one point. I was like, I better stopping. I gotta keep walking because I only have 4 hours. You know.
Oh wow! Somebody in chat just reminded me of the time.
Oh, I'm not even looking at chat. Oh my god.
I was just caught up in my work listening.
I'm sorry, I didn't pay any attention to chat.
Good night. I gotta go. Sorry.
Good night, Ghost.
Have a good night.
Hey, take care, Bill.
All right.
Talk to
Very
you
well.
Good night, Ghost.
Sorry.
Thank you for putting up with me.
I'm terrible.
Oh, they not put. What do you mean putting up with me? Good grief. He's always so negative about that.
You know, Singh is in chat, right?
Hello,
I saw that.
Singularity.
I was ignoring him.
Demo
You had to bring it up. You had to make an issue out of it.
Yeah, just had to bring up that issue.
Right, to afford the damn fuel so you can go to work. Right.
I would say pay attention to chat, and I just completely ignored the chat. I'm sorry.
That's
Oh, no.
okay. You're allowed to ignore the chat tonight because it ain't ladies' night. So
I
it's
am
the
so
guys.
tired. I'm very exhausted, guys.
Yeah, but it's the guys that's supposed to be watching the chat. We
I
do
know,
it on
baby.
ladies' night. So
I did.
Yeah, I didn't feel good on ladies' night. That's why I skipped it. Next time.
All right, that's Sunday night.
oh,
So just make sure it's on your itinerary.
Yeah, for sure. No, I really wasn't feeling well that night. I had planned to come up, but I just couldn't
But
do it.
you just conveniently made yourself disappear. I know.
Singh, I am good. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for asking.
Good night,
How's it
girls.
going? So,
Let's go.
so what else is? What's
I
that?
didn't do it on
Where
purpose.
do you go from California? You're going straight to Missouri?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, are you going? Once you get done with the redwoods and stuff like that, you just
I
head
think
to
I'm gonna go
Missouri?
straight to Missouri. I think so. I'm spending a lot of money, so
Oh, right.
I should probably get to my dad.
Yeah.
I want to learn. I want to practice driving and learn how to shoot and learn how to fish and you know.
Rock on.
Hmm I mean, there's plenty of places I could go, but I want to see my dad too. You know, I want to see my dad. Mhm.
Yeah, I hear you. You need to get all that paperwork started and get all that stuff
Exactly.
done.
Also, yeah, priorities. Once I feel confident to drive, if I get a van, then I can always just go wherever I want.
Correct, because you'll be right in the middle of the country.
Mhm. It's very hard to get around on foot with the heavy bags and stuff. It's
Oh,
a huge
man.
challenge.
No, transportation, having a car is absolutely a necessary
Oh yeah,
thing here in the
That's
States.
why now I'm saying like I love Uber. Uber is the bomb.
Well, a lot of people don't realize this, but most states are bigger than most continents. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like Canada, how it's stretched out if you went out to Victoria. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, you got to have transportation when you deal with size.
Mhm. Yeah, it's hard to be on foot.
Yep. I mean, there's people that do it, but that's ridiculous. You're gonna get road beaten. And probably.
I could do it, but I would like to throw away my backpack because it's just too heavy.
All right.
If I could travel with just like a small school bag, but I have like a traveler's backpack, you know, my sheets,
Right.
my products, all my clothes, it's too much.
But yeah, once you get out on the open road, you're a target. You're not just traveling. You're a target.
That's part of why I didn't go to many places in Mexico. I mean, the sun just would beat down on you, and it was so hard to get around.
Well, don't get so complacent about America. Okay.
I think I'll just chill in California for 3 months.
Right. You still got to keep your eye out. You still got to.
Oh yeah. About that, yes. I mean, I think California is a good icebreaker because everybody here is batshit crazy.
Right. And California California
really
especially.
Yeah. People are nuts.
Yeah. A lot of psychopaths out there. Yeah.
There's nothing like that in Canada. I've never seen anything like this. Wow. What is that? What's causing that? It's just drugs. I don't know. But I think the cold really keeps the lid on shit in Canada. You know?
It's called TV viewing.
Maybe, but in Canada, they're more brainwashed than here. Well, yes,
no. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say they're more brainwashed. They're more managed. If that makes sense. Yeah. They're more managed. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice to be, that. Okay. They're more managed. China. You got a drug problem, they kill you.
Yeah, the drugs is definitely a big factor. Everybody looks high as shit.
You become a burden on their society, they kill you. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too many people to worry about one crazy super bad. You know what I'm saying? You become a burden on their society, they kill you. That's how it works.
Right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to being on the farm. I love horses too, so my dad has horses. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah. 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 The rural communities are usually a lot safer. It's just the road at that point. But once you get into a small town or something, you're usually in good hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel in danger. I don't feel in danger at all.
Right.
I know I still have to be vigilant, but I'm just saying, like, I don't feel like, I really don't feel there's anybody that's a real threat to me.
Right. You don't have to worry about a river of army ants crossing the path.
There's no poisonous snakes I have to worry coming to my tent.
Right. No poisonous snakes or scorpions are going to infest your bed area. So, but yeah, I'm going to have to drop off here. I'm already on generator time, and I wanted to have you come up and.
Yeah, well, note that I came up. You asked me to, and I did it.
Yes.
Okay, that's first night. Okay, we'll see what happens tomorrow night. So go have some adventure tomorrow. Come back and tell us about it.
Good night, Emerald.
You have sweet dreams.
Thank you, Dream Well Patriot.
You know it. Kimmy, thank you for coming up. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, you too.
And
Good night, everybody.
Huckleberry, sweet dreams, my Huckleberry.
You're not boring.
Singularity. Right? Singularity. I still don't know what to say to you. You just because you ain't coming up on screen and you ain't talking except for I know. So Don, thank you so much for all you do. Brought to you by SausageGravyBiscuitFarms.com. Yeah.
.com.
Yes. Amen. Thank you. You're the best. And Skulldrazer, Diesel, all 22, at least more or something. Right? Singularity. Shadow Man, my buddy, and Carpenter Patriot. Oh, everybody. God bless you all. I'm so grateful that you guys hang with us.
I'm grateful for you too.
Dream well, guys. We'll see you tomorrow night. Have a great one.
Night,
Yeah.
night.
Night, Wiz. Night, Miriam.
Night.